This person is literally not allowed to text you or have a conversation with you because, my beloved child, listen closely and do not blink even for a second. A boundary has been drawn around you like a silent circle of light. The person you are thinking about is standing right outside that circle, phone in hand, and yet they cannot step forward. Something powerful is happening behind the scenes tonight. Strings are being cut, contracts are being reviewed, and hidden rules are being enforced. Your name is protected inside a vault no one can breach without permission. The reason feels mysterious on the surface. The truth is simpler, heavier, and kinder than you expected. This person is literally not allowed to text you because fate has parked a "wait" sign at your doorway. Their fingers hover over the keyboard and freeze. Words form and then vanish before they can reach you. Every attempt gets swallowed by a hush that refuses to break. This is not weakness, and it is not arrogance. It is a restriction placed to defend your peace and your path. The universe is refusing to let noise distract you right now. There is a promise written for your life that must stay unedited. Until the promise locks into place, no one is allowed to slip in with half-truths or half-hearted effort. Your energy is being conserved for what is real. Someone older than both of you has intervened in spirit. A whisper went out, "Not yet, not like this." The moment they try to type, something gently pulls their hand back. A curtain of protection surrounds your phone screen. You might sense their presence in the air and still see nothing new in your notifications. That emptiness is not rejection, it is design. This person carries feelings they cannot manage responsibly today. Their pride would tangle the conversation, or their fear would poison it. The timing would break what could be healed if allowed to grow correctly. You are being kept away from recycled patterns. You are being spared from rehearsing the same pain with a different calendar date. You are being escorted toward an outcome that will not demand you to beg for clarity. There are vows they haven't closed. There are shadows they haven't faced. There are people around them who would turn your name into a target if contact happens too soon. The silence is not cold, it is sacred. Think of it as a red rope at a premiere no one enters without approval. Your heart is the headline, and not everyone has earned a seat. You have already outgrown the tiny stage where their uncertainty once looked like passion. You are stepping into a wider arena, lit from the center. Every step you take is being measured so a door can open without drama. They drafted messages and deleted them. They rehearsed calls and cut them off. They told themselves stories about you that shook and scattered like glass. There is also a human reason woven into the spiritual one. A boundary exists in the physical world, a rule, a duty, a promise elsewhere, that forbids them to reach out. Breaking it would create a chain of harm that lands at your feet. You are not a secret. You are not an option. You are a turning point, and turning points demand honesty that cannot be faked. They will have to choose the clean road or lose the road entirely. They will have to make amends where they caused harm. They will have to stop treating destiny like a chat they can mute and resume. Your intuition has been screaming the same message in softer words. The late-night restlessness, the sudden calm, the random ache that fades for no reason. All of it has been guidance, not confusion. Notice how your spirit is less tired when you do not wait on their typing bubbles. Notice how your day stretches wider when you do not measure it by their mood. Notice how your voice gets clearer when you do not turn it down for them. The universe does not take your free will. It simply clears the path that honors it. That is why interruptions are disappearing, and silence is becoming instruction. The person in question is under review by life itself. Their choices are being weighed, not to punish them, but to protect you. If they earned access, it would appear, and you would feel peace instead of spikes in your chest. There are people standing behind them who do not want you free. There are eyes that enjoy confusion because confused hearts are easier to control. Life has seized the thread so your heart cannot be tugged around the room again. You have blessings arriving that require both your hands open. If you are glued to your screen, you will miss the doorbell meant for you. If you are chained to what used to be, you cannot carry what is finally yours. This boundary also teaches them respect. It shows them that your time is not a marketplace. It shows them that your kindness is not a coupon they can apply at checkout. Let your standards do the speaking tonight. Let your routine hold you steady like a lighthouse on the cliff. Let your calm be the answer they hear even in your absence. There is a page turn approaching. You will feel it like air changing right before rain. When it comes, the people who are meant for you will walk in without forcing anything. If this person is truly aligned with your future, they will clean up their side. They will cut loose the voices that live off gossip and confusion. They will approach with clarity, with accountability, and with proof of growth. If they are not aligned, life will phase them out like a song fading at the end of a long drive. Your heart will notice you did not crash when it went quiet. Your peace will become the loudest confirmation you ever received. Every hour of silence is not a loss. It is an investment paying you back in dignity. Every plan that falls apart is a rescue in disguise. Every delay is a choreography that keeps your future from stumbling. The story you deserve cannot be rushed. It needs room to breathe, room to unfold, room to be unmistakable. You will not need to beg it to stay. Tonight, your name sits in a book that closes at the right hands. Your compassion is listed beside your courage. Your lessons are stamped with completion, not repetition. Your home deserves a voice that arrives with respect, not excuses. Your routine deserves texts that uplift, not drain. Your heart deserves the kind of love that does not need secrecy to survive. So the restriction remains for now. It is the lock on the gate that keeps wolves out. It is the soft no that becomes a bigger yes when the time is ripe. You may sense them thinking of you in waves. You may catch a song, a scent, a memory, and feel a pull. Then you remember the promise you made to yourself, and you stay steady. Your future self is thanking you in advance. Your body is relaxing at the thought of no more roller coasters. Your spirit is stretching its arms like morning light. You are not missing anything that is yours. You are not late for anything that belongs to you. You are not being punished. You are being prioritized. The person on your mind can either rise or release. They can walk in with truth, or they can keep walking. Both outcomes are blessings when your worth is non-negotiable. Forgiveness does not mean permission to trespass. Compassion does not mean open doors at midnight. Love does not mean you abandon yourself to prove it exists. You will feel a turning in the next chapter. It may arrive as relief before it looks like a message. It may arrive as an opportunity before it looks like romance. When the right contact comes, you will know. Your chest will feel spacious instead of tight. Your mind will feel quiet instead of crowded. The conversation that is meant for you will not begin with panic. It will begin with presence. It will begin with someone who can hold your name carefully. Stand tall in this season of holy boundaries. Make your bed, drink your water, complete your work, and keep your promises to yourself. Let your life be the loudest signal you send. The ones who truly see you will not need loopholes to reach you. They will choose a clean path and walk it. They will honor your time like a rare gift. A real message is being prepared for your future. Maybe it comes from them, transformed and ready. Maybe it comes from someone new, carrying the same tenderness you gave the world when no one was looking. Whatever arrives, it will match your healing. It will match your growth. It will match the prayer you made when you finally decided you deserved better. Until then, silence is not empty. It is crowded with answers. Your protection is not strict. It is wise. Your heart is not alone. It is guarded. Keep moving like sunrise, steady and undeniable. Keep treating your time like treasure. Keep believing that the right voice will never ask you to shrink to be loved. The person who is not allowed to text you is learning a lesson they cannot skip. Respect or release. Truth or distance. Courage or comfort. You will not chase what needs a leash to stay. You will not accept crumbs when you set a table in love. You will not bend until you break just to make someone else comfortable. Your story is entering the chapter where your standards shine brighter than any apology. Your eyes are clear. Your pace is patient and powerful. If they ever reach you after this, it will be because the gate opened, not because they climbed your wall. It will be because they earned the right, not because they stole a moment. It will be because love came clean. For now, breathe and continue. Your path is lit. Your peace is working. Hold this truth like a warm light in your hands. You are not losing anything by refusing chaos. You are making room for something worthy of your name. When you sleep tonight, let the protection wrap you from crown to heel. Let your dreams show you the real faces and the real promises. Wake with your shoulders lighter and your heart steady. No more half steps toward you. No more midnight confusion. No more love that needs excuses to exist. This is your boundary era. This is your standard era. This is your peace era. And when the message that is actually yours appears, it will arrive with clarity, timing, and care. It will stand in daylight, unafraid. It will honor your journey, not rewrite it. Until then, let the restriction remain, and let your dignity rest easy. Let your routine glow. Let your future walk toward you without obstacles. You are chosen for a love that does not hide. You are chosen for conversations that build, not break. You are chosen for a life that does not apologize for protecting your heart. The circle of light around you is not a cage. It is a crown. Wear it and keep walking. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The night keeps humming with quiet decisions. Your phone rests like a calm lake that refuses to echo stray stones. The circle around you holds firm while life rearranges the furniture behind the curtain. Somewhere across the city, their screen lights up and goes dim. Drafts appear, vanish, and leave only the outline of words they are not ready to honor. This is mercy disguised as delay, so your heart does not carry weight that is not yours. You have walked through enough rooms where your name felt like a test. You have answered enough calls that started with heat and ended in fog. Now the script has changed because you changed. Your boundaries are not punishments, they are invitations to show up correctly. The door that stays closed is not petty, it is precise. The rules are simple and uncompromising because your peace is no longer for sale. Notice how your mornings breathe differently when you are not bracing for mixed signals. Notice how your meals taste richer when you are not eating while scrolling through uncertainty. Notice how your dreams feel cleaner when your last message of the day is to yourself. The universe respects bold clarity. It places guards at the edges of your growth. It silences microphones that could broadcast confusion into your next chapter. They are learning the difference between access and intimacy. They are discovering that proximity without responsibility is just noise. They are facing the mirror that appears whenever exploitation tries to dress up as love. There are old threads snapping in soft clicks. There are unseen contracts being revised with new clauses of respect. There is a clause with your name that requires truth in every syllable. You are not blocking a person, you are protecting a path. You are not rejecting affection, you are rejecting chaos. You are not avoiding closure, you are choosing a higher form of it. This pause is training your spirit to hear the right footsteps. Real love does not sneak in through loopholes. Real love walks up to the front door and announces itself with calm. Your days now carry a rhythm that honors your work and your rest. Your desk becomes an altar to focus. Your bed becomes a sanctuary that remembers serenity. There is a version of them that could meet you in daylight. That version speaks from a steady spine. That version brings evidence, not excuses, and stands without shaking. If that version arrives, you will feel safety expand in your ribs. You will hear sincerity as a low, warm tone that never spikes. You will see alignment in tiny consistent gestures that ask for nothing and give everything weight. Until then, your silence is a skilled guardian. It catches the stray thought and returns it to the gate. It keeps your nervous system from sprinting in circles over nothing. You are building a life that does not depend on someone else's temperature. You are building routines that keep you rooted when storms try to brag. You are building a voice that fills your own room first and then gently reaches out. In this season, your standards communicate more clearly than speeches. They translate into how you plan your week. They translate into the people you reply to and the ones you release. You are not cold, you are clear. You are not distant, you are devoted to what is real. You are not harsh, you are honest about what love costs when it is fake. Watch how your creativity opens as you stop waiting for a notification. Watch how opportunities step forward when your energy stops leaking. Watch how your body softens into trust when you no longer chase closure on a treadmill. Life is preparing conversations that do not bruise your spirit. Topics that used to sting now land like feathers because you have grown. Patterns that used to trap you now pass by like old weather. There will be a day when the right message arrives with simple grace. It may come from them reborn, or it may come from a new heart trained for truth. It will come without the old ache or the old bargain. When that day arrives, your boundaries will remain, not as walls, but as elegant lines on a map. Those lines will guide both of you safely through the landscape. Those lines will remind you that love thrives where respect is routine. Your glow does not ask permission from the past. Your timeline does not bow to what wasted your hours. Your future does not negotiate with old noise for a seat at your table. You are stepping into an era where consistency is the only language you answer. Apologies without repair no longer make a sound. Promises without timelines no longer glitter. If they choose growth, they will walk a clean road and arrive with proof. If they choose comfort, they will drift like mist and leave you dry. Either outcome protects your destiny because your decision already protects you. My beloved child, your heart did not come this far to be a waiting room. Your kindness is not a coupon code for unprepared souls. Your presence is not a detour for someone who refuses the main road. This is not abandonment, this is alignment. The silence you hold is not empty, it is full of high standards. The space you keep is not lonely, it is fertile with real beginnings. Your notifications can be peaceful and still be meaningful. Your inbox can be quiet and still be holy. Your call log can be short and still be rich. You are discovering the quiet joy of not performing your worth. You are learning the steady art of letting what is true announce itself. You are experiencing the luxury of energy that stays in your body. The person who is not allowed to text you is being taught by distance. Distance explains what words failed to teach. Distance corrects what lies tried to decorate. A mature love story will meet you with parallel effort. It will meet you with presence that does not rush, stall, or blur. It will meet you with plans that survive daylight and decisions. You will recognize it by its posture. It will stand tall around your boundaries. It will sit gently with your vulnerability and stay careful with your trust. Your hands are already full of new good things. Projects that finally move forward. Friendships that feel like home instead of hostage. Your calendar is clearing for experiences that stretch your smile. Invitations that match your values are finding you. Doors that your old entanglements once jammed are unlocking. You can feel your nervous system learning safety as a habit. You can feel your attention returning to the present like a loyal bird. You can feel your sleep deepening like a lake at night. The person outside your circle will either step up or step away. Both movements serve you. Both movements honor what you declared when you chose peace over drama. If they rise, the rules remain, and respect leads. If they fade, gratitude remains, and wisdom leads. If nothing changes, your life still evolves because you are in motion. Keep your mornings bright and your evenings untroubled. Keep your words measured and your joy uncompromised. Keep your gate locked to anything that cannot spell responsibility. Your heart has been promoted. Your standards received a higher rank. Your future has signed with a better producer. Inside this promotion, your intuition becomes policy. Your gut feelings are memos that never miss. Your boundaries are the office hours everyone must respect. You are not at war with anyone. You are simply loyal to your soul. You are simply refusing to collapse to make room for someone else's delay. The ones who truly see you will not test your limits to feel powerful. They will not keep you in suspense to feel desired. They will not use silence as a leash to tug you back. They will show up asking how to contribute, not how to consume. They will ask to help carry, not just to be carried. They will bring comfort that feels like precision, not fog. Your circle glows because you protect it. Your phone rests because you honor it. Your spirit sings because you refuse to let it be background music for a messy story. Stand in this clarity like a sunrise that cannot be cancelled. Walk in this dignity like a river that cannot be rushed. Live in this peace like a house that finally fits. When you look back, you will thank this season for its quiet courage. You will see how many catastrophes you dodged by listening to the hush. You will understand why the gate stayed closed until you became the one who never opens it for chaos. The person who is not allowed to text you can learn and return as a better version, or they can watch from a distance as your life blooms. Both paths tell the truth. Both paths reveal who was ready for you and who only wanted access. Your story is safe now. Your spirit is steady now. Your standards are permanent now. Let the night pass without theatrics. Let the morning rise without residue. Let your heart stay tuned to what is honest, consistent, and kind. You are not the echo of their delay. You are the sound of your own arrival. You are the bell that rings when your destiny walks in. Keep going, exactly like this. Keep breathing, exactly like this. Keep trusting, exactly like this. The circle of light that surrounds you will loosen for the right soul at the right time. That loosening will feel natural, earned, and gentle. Nothing forced, nothing frantic, nothing fragile. Your notifications will one day tell a new story. The names on your screen will reflect the peace in your life. The conversations you keep will build the world you asked for. Until that day, let this protection be proud. Let this space be sacred. Let your life be the message that love cannot enter through broken doors. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The days ahead begin to stack like clean pages. You turn them gently, refusing to scribble your worth in the margins. The quiet between beats is teaching you to trust rhythm over noise. There is a new posture in the way you hold your phone. It sits face down while your life faces forward. What once dragged your attention now has to earn a glance. Your room feels brighter because you are not curating chaos anymore. Your meals land softly because you are not digesting mixed signals. Your work tastes sweeter because your focus is finally yours again. Somewhere else, accountability is arriving like weather. It cannot be hurried, and it cannot be dodged. The person outside your circle is standing in rain they created, learning the cost of shelter. Growth is not a caption for them now, it is a curriculum. They are being asked to study honesty the way you studied healing. They are learning that access is not a right, it is a privilege that must be renewed. You have set requirements without a speech. Your energy makes them clear without a single lecture. Integrity or nothing. Transparency or nothing. Peace or nothing. The old pattern would beg for crumbs and call it connection. The new path hosts a table where only mutual effort is served. Everything else waits outside until it learns table manners. Your evenings no longer bend toward the empty thrill of uncertainty. You choose a book, a walk, a stretch that thanks your body for staying. You treat rest like a ritual instead of an afterthought. The gate remains closed, not out of spite, but out of structure. It is a responsible boundary for a precious garden. It respects both the flowers you grew and the hands that might one day help them grow. You can feel your voice thickening with calm. It gives shape to your days like a trusted outline. It anchors you when old memories try to rehearse their tricks. There is a message forming in the future that does not stumble. It uses your name with care. It moves at a pace that matches breath, not panic. Your spirit is not punishing anyone. It is stewarding what you have worked hard to recover. It is guarding the tenderness you rescued from careless hands. It is preserving the clarity that took years to craft. The next time life tests your boundary, you will notice how quickly your center returns. You will decline the invitation to confusion without explaining your decision to yourself. You will feel the relief that comes from honoring your own word. If they grow, the signs will be plain. Their story will not depend on your forgiveness to exist. Their steps will be visible, measurable, and consistent without fanfare. They will show up without forcing you to abandon your calendar. They will speak without shrinking your truth. They will add steadiness to a house you already made livable. If they do not grow, you will not collapse. You will not return to the smallness you outgrew just to feel familiar. You will not translate excuses into affection. My beloved child, you are being reintroduced to your own strength. It is not loud, but it is lasting. It is not dramatic, but it is undeniable. Your mornings notice. The mirror notices. Even your shadow notices the way you stand taller when peace is home. You are not missing the moment. You are making it. Every boundary kept is a yes to the opportunities that fit. Every no spoken is a door closing on what would have unraveled you again. The right message will never require you to betray your healing. It will sit beside it like a friend who understands the cost. It will not ask you to disassemble yourself for comfort. Your future partnerships respect process. They do not treat reconciliation like a performance. They do not treat affection like a discount code. You can love people and still reject their patterns. You can wish them well and still wish yourself better. You can release the old script and still believe in a kinder ending. There is a difference between silence that withholds love and silence that protects it. You are inside the second kind. It keeps value safe until value is matched. Notice how your gratitude expands when you stop measuring days by their attention. Notice how your creativity blooms when your mind is not half-parked at a notification. Notice how your body thanks you when stress does not live in your shoulders. You do not need a closing scene to move on. You do not need a final sentence to begin a new chapter. You do not need their approval to keep your promise to yourself. If fate ever loosens the lock, it will do so with evidence. It will arrive with clean timelines, clear intentions, and consistent behavior. It will not arrive with riddles. Until then, you are free to be fully here, free to build, free to laugh without checking your phone for permission, free to plan a life that does not apologize for being peaceful. You are allowed to want ease without guilt. You are allowed to want reciprocity without arguments. You are allowed to want consistency without disclaimers. This season is not punishment, it is pruning. What is cut makes room for what must grow. What is removed makes space for what must remain. You have earned a calm that lingers even when memories visit. You have earned a joy that does not need someone else to validate it. You have earned a clarity that remembers the way out even with the lights off. Let your routines keep their quiet brilliance. Let your standards keep their steady shape. Let your heart enjoy being understood by you first. You are not chasing closure in rooms with no doors. You are not auditioning for love you already deserve. You are not negotiating your value for a seat at a table you built. When the right conversation appears, it will feel like daylight. No hiding. No strategizing. No performing. Words will land without bruising. Plans will hold without wobbling. Care will feel like competence, not chaos. If the old voice returns unchanged, the gate remains intact. If the old voice returns transformed, the gate will recognize the cadence of truth. Either way, your peace outranks every ringtone. This is the chapter where your boundaries become culture, not just policy. The people around you adapt, or they keep moving. Your life stops shrinking to escort the unprepared. You are carrying a quiet certainty now. It hums beneath your work, your rest, your conversations. It says you are not a detour, not an intermission, and not a consolation prize. Your presence is a destination. Your love is a discipline. Your time is a resource that will not be squandered again. Walk on, head high, pace measured, heart unhurried. Let the world feel the steadiness you fought to build. Let your days confirm what your spirit already knows. The person who is not allowed to text you is meeting the mirror. The mirror is honest and patient. The mirror will be there long after the thrill is gone. You do not have to manage their reflection. You do not have to narrate their lessons. You only have to keep your hands open for what is truly yours. Your future keeps knocking in small, faithful ways. You answer by staying faithful to yourself. You answer by letting peace be the loudest thing in the room. And when the message that is meant for you finally arrives, it will not rush, blur, or beg. It will arrive like proof. It will arrive like alignment. It will arrive like home. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.